Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Well, Islam.
Is this Ammar Anwar?
Yeah, I'm speaking. Yeah.
Yes, Ahmad Abu Saifullah calling from Brig House. Bro, I just want to ask you about, are you still with the Labour Party? You resigned?
Where are you calling from again?
Brig House, are you still with the Labour Party?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Yeah, why have you not resigned?
Why do I need to resign?
Because it goes against, do you believe in the values of Labour Party, like asking for genocide and so forth?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, you agreed to you agreed to not have a ceasefire, and you agree to genocide
How have you worked that one out?
because you're still part of the Labour Party. Your leaders emphasizing for that, and even the majority of the Labour Party.
No, they're not. Me personally, we've called out for a ceasefire. I'm a councillor. I'm not a member of Parliament. We've called for a ceasefire today again. We did it previously.
Yeah.
We've condemned and we've distanced. I've personally distanced myself from the comments.
Yeah.
That's the Keir Starmer made on the LBC show.
Yeah. So what about who else has wrote the letter? Because I'm getting everything together as an independent guy to find out what's happening amongst my community. So who else has wrote the letters?
Well, if you live in Brig House.
No, I'm just ringing everyone up. Who else has basically wrote letters in
No,
Huddersfield?
let me finish, please. If you live in Brig House, you should contact your representatives that are over in Brig House in
Brother
Calderdale.
brother, to tell you the truth, yeah, I'm going everywhere to find out what's going on. Because if you wrote
Right.
letters, yeah, and if you wrote letters, that is a step forward to something. Do you understand? And the step forward, a lot of the people who have read it, they resign afterwards. So I'm not going to put that on you at the moment, but I just want to find out who else is with your group who has written a letter from Huddersfield.
Well, from Kirklees, which covers Batley, Dewsbury, Huddersfield, Denbydale, Kirkburton, there's only been 18 of us, including the leader, that wrote the first initial letter to Keir Starmer. Today, there's been another letter issued, and on that letter, just one moment, I'll tell you how many people there exactly are.
But can you send me the names so that I can like ring you guys up because I'm after a week.
Right. If you message me on WhatsApp, I can send you the letters of
Yeah,
the.
that'll be perfect, man. Because you know what it is, I'll tell you the truth. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are writing letters. There's a lot of people who are resigning because they stand their grounds. You understand?
Right.
And writing letters is okay, but the thing is, what is an alternative now? If they're not going to stop anything or not going to be part of or you either you're part of the genocide or you're not part of the genocide. Do you get me? Although you're
Yeah.
just like a councillor and you don't have much say in the parliament, but you do have a say. You're our first point of contact. You understand? And we can't just straight get to MPs or anything like that because there's very long process. Do you get me? And
It's not a long process to contact your MP. You pick up the phone. If they do a walk-in surgery, you walk in. If not, you book a time slot with them.
yeah,
Unfortunately, Dewsbury is one of them constituencies that we've got a Conservative MP
yeah. Oh,
who's openly supporting
genocide.
the
Yeah.
other side. Yeah.
Yeah, they all bagairat, aren't they? But you know, like yourself, Alhamdulillah, if you're writing letters and stuff, you still have some sort of sharm. You understand? Some sort of some sort of
100%.
yeah.
The thing about Keir Starmer is Keir Starmer won't be here forever. Leaders come and go. We
Yeah.
learned that in the past. The likes of Tony Blair came and gone. The likes of Jeremy Corbyn came and gone. So leaders always change.
Yeah, that's you know what it is. I'm just like trying to understand what is your next step. Is there going to be resignation like other people? How long are you going to continue writing the letters for?
I can't seriously answer you that question at this moment. I mean, whatever the next step will be, me personally, I would want it to be a collective
Yeah.
step. So there's 17 Muslim councillors in Kirklees, in the Labour Party,
Yeah.
and whatever decision we make, we should make together.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that one of us resigns and the rest of us stays, because that's a bit hypocrisy. Should be all of us collectively doing it.
Yeah, I know. I think it's stronger if you do it together because like Burnley, they did it together. Now it's Walsall. There's about 6, 7 of them there. Blackburn as well, and
I mean, our majority on the council is five. So if five of us walk, the Kirklees loses its majority. Labour loses its majority on the Kirklees
brother,
council.
like, can I ask you one thing, Amar? Yeah, by the way, you got a good, very good style. I admire that one. The double moons. Yeah, but
Right.
anyway, one thing I admire about you, yeah, is that if you walk away, Alhamdulillah, I mean, how do you go to sleep with knowing that you're part of a party that is supporting genocide? That's the main question. Hello, Amar.
Hello. Yeah. I'm listening. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you go to sleep? What conscience makes you go to sleep with supporting a party that supports genocide or being part of that?
I mean, I've got two little daughters. One, the eldest is 4, the other one's 1.5.
MashaAllah.
I mean, since a lot of them videos that are being shared on TikTok of kids being pulled out of the rubble,
Mm,
it's unbearable.
mm,
And on Monday, I actually cried my eyes out at the
yeah,
Labour group meeting when I spoke about the Gaza-Palestine issue.
yeah.
Me, myself, I've been campaigning for the Labour Party since I was about 12, 13 years old. I used to do the local rounds for them.
How old are you
And
now?
I'm 33.
MashaAllah, man, 20 years.
Yeah, so, I've had it with the Iraq War and so on. Obviously, when the Iraq War broke out, because of social media and stuff, and our generation has not been that active,
Yeah,
not much were done. Even then, there were a million
yeah,
protests in London, which majority of them was attended by non-Muslims.
yeah, yeah. He was.
And the thing, what people are failing to understand is in 97, Tony Blair came in and they did a whitewash on the Tories.
Yeah,
2001, they went into Afghanistan. 2003, they went into Iraq.
yeah,
2005, in the general election, he did another whitewash.
yeah.
So the thing is, with our community, they'll always vote Labour because there isn't an alternative choice out there
Okay, Amar, Amar,
at the
Amar,
moment.
Amar. Shall I tell you something? Yeah. All the people who are leaving, I'm like
Yeah.
creating. I'm not into siyasat, but I'm doing my part for the brothers in Palestine. Yeah. All the guys who are leaving, I'm like trying to put them into a group so that you can discuss these ideas. Like, do you know who the first Muslim counselor was in UK?
No, I don't know.
This I've only got into this 2 weeks ago. He was called Man Bashir from Glasgow. In
Right.
1968, He was elected as a Labour councillor. Yeah, Muslim guy. He just passed away 12 years ago. Yeah, and now we have about 455 council in England alone and 650 all around UK. Now, what I'm trying to do is all the people who have left, yeah, I'm trying to put them into a group and start to discussing what you're saying, like an alternative, because it's time that you guys with so much experience can come and put ideas together and at least have a think tank. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, and but you know what is you have to. I mean, you still have like I've spoken to a lot of people, and what I see a lot of the Muslims, because they are so close to Labour. There's that personal loyalty you have. You understand?
Mm.
And that it's as if it's like a religion for you. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what it is. And but the thing is, one day you have to realize, yeah, look, this is not the truth. We need to step down and go as independent and stuff like that. That's only you can decide, man. How far can they get? Do you get me?
Yeah.
How far can you get? How far can you stretch your patience and your conscience? On moral ground, like looking at your daughter, 4 years old, son, 1.5, 1.5 years old. Yeah, these are someone's kids. Imagine us being in that position. It's not an easy ride. And now the
No,
question,
no, 100%.
yeah, it's not. I mean, I don't want to get religious or anything like that because uh, at the end of the day, yeah, we read Surah Fatiha and it tells us Malik Yawmiddin, he's going to be the supreme, he's going to be the owner of the day of questioning. You understand? Where me and you will be in the witness box and will be questioned of all our CCTV. How are you going to account? Yeah, what did you do? You held certain values that your leader held. Yeah, part of the Labour Party. And imagine, imagine all those babies that are being slaughtered now in Palestine and women and children. They stand on the witness box against you.
Yeah.
You understand?
I mean, there's till now we're speaking as we speak. There's about 53 councillors that have stepped down,
Yeah, in the UK, yeah, they have 56.
resigned from the party and gone independent, or they've
Yeah,
just packed it all up.
yeah.
Each one of them will be replaced within the upcoming days. Now, them 53, they've lost their voice within the Labour Party.
No, but
So
if you five that you have now, this is where your duty comes in. Yeah, Amar. Yeah, you can encourage the other five people to take that view as well, and you can go as independent. You're not going to lose your seat. You can go independent, and people will still vote for you in the future.
I totally understand, but what you not understood is I'm saying the 53 that have resigned from the party, gone independent, or just resigned on a full stop and quit being a councillor.
No, a lot of them gone independent.
Yeah, they have now lost their voice within the Labour Party.
Yeah, Labour Party is the thing is it's local council, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's about local policies you decide on. Is so it doesn't really matter. You decide on a table to okay, we'll have this dustbin doing picking up. We need this pothole filling up. So it's not major thing. Yeah,
right.
is
You just hit the nail on the head. It's a local issue. Gaza and Israel is not a local issue. It's an international issue.
yes. But now the question is you're part of a party that adds to that because you represent something. It's called Labour.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you represent, you basically become complicit in that journey of supporting the national viewpoints that are there. So the people who have resigned, they've got conscience and they're thinking that this is wrong, we need to leave this party because the values have changed. You understand? And that's why I'm here for, bro. I don't even know you. Yeah, I'm doing
yeah.
my part here for Palestine, and all I'm asking you to do is now. I don't want to get religious, but at the end of the day, this has happened in the past before through our Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, where in Medina Sharif, yeah, there was three types of community there. There was like Musliman, the hypocrites, and the Yehudis. There were no Christians in Medina. It was just the Jews. Yeah. So what happened is that the some of the hypocrites, yeah, allied with the Jews to conspire against the Prophet, and Allah Subhanahu wa Taala called them the party of Shaitan. Yeah, and this is what it is, bro. Yeah, it's in Surah Mujadala. You read it, and the way they used to have their personal meetings, and I can because I've been like 2 3 weeks. I've been in this. Yeah, is this used to, is called Najwa. Yeah, Najwa is basically private meetings. Like you have labor meetings, like you got WhatsApp, and you share ideas, and you discuss how we're going to answer to the public or how we're going to answer to our community on this issue of Palestine. I'm sure you share ideas and stuff like that. It used to happen before in the time of the Prophet. It used to happen same. So you're like, I've been here 2 3 weeks. Every time there's different arguments that you come up with. Yeah, today, oh, I've wrote a letter to Keir Starmer. I've asked for a ceasefire. I've done this and that. But then, where are you getting these ideas from? You're getting these ideas from WhatsApp group, your fellow colleagues, and so forth. Allah describes that, yeah, as najwa, private meetings where they used to discuss on how to answer. Bro, understand one thing: you don't want to be held accountable on Yom Al Qiyamah to be standing up in front of Allah as being a hypocrite and being party of shaitan. Do you get me?
Yeah.
This is just personal message for you. You know, like because you're answering. Yeah, I can sense there's some sort of a swing for you to go independent. I can sense it, bro.
Right.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do to get to save yourself from the day of questioning?
I mean, I'm trying everything in my power that is limited to local issues to raise a national issue. Because obviously, like I said, Dewsbury does not have a member of parliament at the moment. We've even not got a selected candidate for the future for the MPC of Dewsbury Bartlett. So it is very, very hard for us guys.
Or you don't have an MP at all in Dewsbury or Bartley?
No, we've got an MP in Dewsbury who's a conservative. So you could just work out how our relationship is with him.
Yeah, I know. Must have been tough, man.
Yeah. So it's very, very hard. But the way I see at the moment, I have no intention of resigning from the Labour Party. The reasons being, I have a voice within the party and I can voice my concerns and opinions on behalf of the people that elected me.
Yeah. What about if you work towards getting a few people together that you have and just go independent?
I find that as in our Urdu terms as bagawats.
Yeah, but bagawats to what? Do you have? Yeah, is bagawat, but bagawats to what? Bagawats to falsehood, isn't it?
There's 17 Muslim councils in Turkey.
Yeah.
Every single one of them has got a mind of their own. Every single one. Even though we've talked collectively, we've done stuff collectively, but they're all fully grown adults.
Yeah, I know.
I'm probably the youngest councillor out of all of them.
Yes.
Right? And when it came to our first Labour group, whilst this conflict was going on, and the chair said, who wants to start off? I looked around the room at the senior figures, the senior Muslim councillors, thinking, these guys have been here for 20 plus years. Let them start it off, but after a couple of moments, nobody would put their hands up just to say, on the thinking of, we might say something against Keir Starmer.
Yeah.
We might get into trouble for that. But then I put my hand up and I went all out. I said it how it was. What my community is feeling, that's what the feeling I gave in there.
Yeah.
I said, he should come out and openly apologise. You know, I go, we were taught about the art of war 1400 years ago.
Yeah.
And it states you should not even harm a tree in the art of war.
Yeah.
And fair enough, Israel has the right to defend itself. Every country has. But it doesn't mean you go out and kill innocent children and women and men.
Yeah.
People have nothing to do with the war.
Yeah.
And you know the biggest problem is this word that is going round, terrorist. I mean, before 9/11, what was a terrorist?
Yeah. And even there's a lot of issues there, isn't it? There's a lot.
What a terrorist was, it was when another kid was bullying another kid in school, the teachers would pick the phone up and say, "Hiya, Mr. So-and-so, your child has been terrorizing the other child."
Yeah.
But since 9/11, all Muslims, if you're a Muslim, you do any sort of act of violence, you're labelled a terrorist.
That's true, man. That's true. Bro, listen. My question is Alhamdulillah, you're raising voice, but even if you were independent, you could raise that voice again. All I'm worried about, bro, is I don't even know you. I'm worried about how you're gonna answer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on Yawm al-Qiyamah.
Yeah.
You understand? Labour is not gonna help you out, bro.
I mean, if I go independent, do you know how many minutes I'll get a month to talk in the council session? Is 3 minutes.
No, but what about? I mean, is that how much you're gonna get? I mean, what is the rest of the people? But at least you can raise your voice, can't you?
Yeah, I'm already raising my voice.
Yeah, but now, how many minutes are you getting now?
Now you could go when you like because you're on the label list. But if
Yeah,
you're on the independent list, you get put right at the bottom of the queue. So on one agenda item, there might be 20, there's 69 councillors, there might be 68 in front of you, and you might be number 69.
yeah,
And by the time 10 minutes end for that agenda, your time's up.
yeah. But what do you talk about? What kind of issues? Is it local issues?
Any local, national, any local issues, even if there's a motion there for Gaza or Palestine, you get to speak on them.
Yeah, but that will basically, if you've got the 3 minutes, it will give you more wisdom as to speak relevant voice. You've got to raise your voice so that the words that you choose are spot on and
Yeah.
hits them.
Right.
You understand? So
Anyway, brother, what's your name?
my name is Emma Dubu Saifullah, bro. Listen, I'll call you again. I'm going away for a
Yeah.
week, yeah. And keep in touch. I'll save your number, yeah. I'm just like
Yeah.
ringing councillors up because this is my duty now, yeah. Because I'm doing my part for Palestine to speak to people like you so that I can influence you guys.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'll keep in touch with you again, yeah. And all I'm saying is like, look, Allah, your labor will not help you on Yom Al Qiyamah when
Yeah.
when your daughter will or son will be there, yeah, and they will be taking their own places, and then you'll have the daughters and sons that have been passed away, and they'll say, look, a guy came to you, Ahmad, and he said to you to resign, and you didn't take his message. Now I want you to be my witness in Yom Al Qiyamah, bro. That I came to you and I told you that the labor, being with labor, you're being complicit with them. You're being part of them. I want you to be my witness in Yom Al Qiyamah that I have passed the message on to you. So the message of truth, yeah, the truth is, yeah, that to basically help you and your children from the hellfire.
Yeah.
Son, so that's all I want from you, bro, yeah.
No worries, brother. Inshallah, we'll speak soon. I'm gonna get off to work in a couple of minutes, like literally.
So brother, remember on Yom Al Qiyamah we'll be standing in the witness box and our
Yeah.
CCTV will be played, yeah.
Right. Okay.
And
No worries.
I want you to be my witness that I came to you to
Yeah.
save you and your children from the day of reckoning,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. No
And
worries.
that's it.
Inshallah, I'll speak to you soon.
Okay, assalamu alaikum.